Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for your daily collective reading. This reading is going to be timeless for everybody, so we'll see what Spirit has to say to you guys. Spirit guides, archangels, divine messengers. What message do we have for the collective, please? Important message for the collective, for my audience, for my listeners. Important message, some insight, please. Insight, please. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. And then we have you are unique. This came out for the Scorpio reading I just did. Make a change. You are unique. Welcome. My nose is starting to itch. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. So why? Okay. So Pluto in Aquarius is asking us to be ourselves. It's asking us to be unique. Because Pluto in Aquarius is making a square to Uranus, not by degree, but by sign. And Uranus is about uniqueness. It's about ingenuity, being different, eccentricity. Why do I want to say some of you guys are fake? Some of you guys are fake or pretending to be something you're not because you think it'll help you to fit in. You're faking the funk to fit in. That's not how you think. That's not how you dress. That's not how you talk. That's not something. It's fake. Your life is fake. Your personality is fake. Your relationships are fake. And you're being asked to live more authentically. Make a change. You see, we go from like these straight lines, these like rules, regulations, conditioning, culture, standards, restrictions, obligations, right? Responsibilities. And we got these curvatures here, these curved lines, right? A lot more abstract, a lot more fluid, more feminine. So some of you guys have created a persona, a lifestyle, an identity that was based on the orthodox of your society, of your culture, of your race, of your gender, right? Be more fluid. There could be someone who is questioning their sexuality potentially. They could be bisexual, but pretending to be straight because that's what they think they're supposed to be. There's some fluidity when it comes to identity. Someone could be like a conservative, but they're attracted to non-conservative lifestyles. So they could be conservative as far as ideology, as far as like, political party, Christian, orthodoxy, but they like to do weird stuff. They could be into astrology or tarot or, a stripper. Bending the rules. So you've straight-laced yourself. Okay, somebody could be feeling like they're going crazy by lying. It's like they're lying to themselves and other people about who they are, and they can't do it anymore. They can't do it anymore. This could be for a fixed sign, especially with Pluto being in Aquarius. Someone cannot live like this anymore. They're fake. The life is fake. Everything's fake. They want to be who they are. They want more fluidity. They want more freedom. They want to be happy. There's fear here because it's like, will you still love me if I'm strange? If I'm bisexual? If I do astrology and I was raised Christian? So there's a contradiction or conflict between the persona, which has been carefully crafted and constructed by society and systems and the patriarchy. And then there's the real identity of who you are, your spirit, which is malleable, it's creative, it's fluid, it's not rigid. Someone could have a really wild or unorthodox or untraditional side to themselves. It's strange. It's like somebody being a dork or a geek, really awkward, but pretending to be Stefan or Carol. It's like this. Okay, this is like this is like Steve Urkel and Stefan Urkel, right? Stefan Urkel was conventionally attractive. He spoke like everybody else. He walked and talked and dressed like everyone else. And because he became more conventional, Laura liked him because he fit into the mold. He followed the rules of what was attractive. Somebody's really weird. Someone's weird, and I'm not laughing at you. Just something about you guys is strange. You have strange hobbies or something what is different, and it's like, but your real life is so opposite of this that people would be so surprised about what your hobbies are. This is someone who's maybe a psychic, but they live a straight-laced life. And it's hurting them at this point. They feel like they're in prison. They feel imprisoned by the rules, by society, by systems, by other people's expectations, by the orthodox. This is a Hierophant here somewhere. Hierophant, devil. Spirit guides, please give me more context for the collective as it pertains to this reading. My name is Stefan versus Steve Urkel. Somebody's really Steve Urkel, but they act like Stefan to get the girls or the guys or whatever. Somebody's Bruce Jenner in society, but they act like Caitlyn Jenner. Something like that. It's like there's something about this person that's completely opposite of how they present themselves, and it's at this point they can't do it anymore. Especially if you're a fixed sign, or you have a fixed sign on your ascendant. You want to be free. Make a change by being yourself. Yeah. And if people don't like it, it doesn't matter. I don't know. You could be like a dork or a nerd or like awkward or a psychic or someone who's really different from other people. Five of Pentacles. This is health, finances, self-love, Taurus energy. So the Five of Pentacles usually represents like someone who feels neglected, left out in the cold, who has no resources, health problems, potentially. This is affecting your health, your mental health. Someone's really hiding themselves. You guys could be self-medicating with drugs and alcohol to like hide or suppress your real identity. It could be sexual identity. Hangman, yeah. The hangman is like is someone who they feel helpless. They feel helpless or powerless in a situation. It's a catch-22 here, and there's an ego death you have to go through in order to fully embrace who you are. You're afraid of that. Like you are afraid of being rejected and isolated. You feel imprisoned. Okay, so either you're going to be imprisoned, not literally, but you're going to be imprisoned as a fake person, or you're going to be imprisoned as a real person. So are you going to be ostracized? You're ostracizing yourself as a fake person. And you're afraid that society will ostracize you for being yourself. So you're going to be ostracized either way, right? You're going to be ostracized, rejected, or ridiculed in your mind either way. So right now you're criticizing yourself because you're afraid of society criticizing you if you became who you are. So you can't win for losing. Would you rather be ostracized by others or by yourself? Who do you value more, other people or yourself? That's the question. Steve should have told Laura, if you don't like me as I am, then I don't care. I got Myra. Somebody will accept me, right? Something like that. So you feel like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you come out the closet, now you're gay or you're weird. If you stay in the closet, you're self-medicating. You're hiding from yourself, destroying yourself. You feel like so you're going to have to make the decision. It's not ideal, but this is a character building experience for you. Do you want other people to love you more than you love yourself? That's the question. Because either way, it's like, okay, are you the kind of person who hates themselves because other people don't like them for who they are? I wish I wasn't so weird. If I wasn't weird or different, then other people would like me. I will be accepted. It sounds like that's what this is. Like, you value other people's opinions about who you are more than you value yourself. And because of that, you're going to stay here. Miserable, rejected, lost, confused, isolated. It's becoming a mental illness, depression, potentially. This is Pisces energy. Depression, and maybe even in extreme cases, suicidal ideations. Like anything is easier than being gay. Some nonsense like that. Or, I don't know, somebody feels like keeping a secret about their true identity is better than telling the world, because if the world knew, then they'd be judged or ostracized for whatever this is. Ostracized. Why am I not saying it correctly? They'll be judged or ostracized for whatever this is, but you're doing it to yourself because you're not putting it out there. I think you'll start to internalize what other people think about you anyway. That is the problem. There's the issue of boundaries here. You may have Neptune square one of your, you may have Neptune square your sun, moon, or ascendant, or Neptune square conjunction or opposite your ruling planet, your chart ruler. So if you are a Taurus, your chart ruler is Venus. If you're a Taurus rising, I'm sorry, your chart ruler is Venus. Okay, and so you may have Neptune square Venus. If you are a Sagittarius, your chart ruler is Jupiter. So you may have Neptune square conjunct or opposite Jupiter. So there's some issue with Neptune here. Like your identity, your boundaries, your sense of self has been judged, ridiculed, infringed upon. You're very strange. This could be for somebody who has the Capricorn stellium in Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn. This is like somebody born in the late 80s, early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. When Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn were in the same sign. They were in Capricorn. It's very harsh self-criticism here. So yeah, you're going to have to work through that collective, you know, that's you have to love yourself enough to value who you are, regardless of other people's opinions about what you're doing. Now, sometimes things are dangerous, like in some countries and cultures, if you are gay, then you're abused. You're put in prison, right? So it depends on your circumstances, but there's a fear of being oneself. Spirit guides, more information, please, for the collective. For either way, you're stuck. Either you hate yourself and everybody else loves you, or you love yourself and you think everybody else hates you. That's not going to be the case. Once you love yourself, people have no choice but to love you for who you are. And the ones who don't, so what? Right? Steve Urkel still found Myra, who many people believe looked better than Laura anyway. And then Stefan had to split him, and Steve had to split himself to become Stefan Urkel to get with Laura at the end of the day. Like, do you want to do that? Like a split personality, a double lifestyle? Double lifestyle here. Double lifestyle. Living a double life. You're straight in front of other people, but gay behind the scenes, right? Something like that. Something like that. You are in the church. You're preaching, or you're a Christian on Sunday, but on Monday and Thursday, you are an astrologer, a tarot reader. There's something here that's strange. Someone is living an unorthodox lifestyle. They're breaking the rules that they've created themselves or society's created for them. Causing some sort of internal conflict and turmoil. Is making you feel deprived. It's messing with your finances too. It's affecting you financially. You can't be yourself. It's like a man who wants to be a hairstylist. Oh, that's gay. So you can't do that. You may be gay, but you may not present that way. It's like you can't be creative. You can't be who you really are because you're afraid of other people's opinions of you. And so you're stuck in prison anyway. I mentioned the orthodoxy. Here we go. The Hierophant. There we go. That will come up somehow. Some way. Queen of Wands. Aries energy. Venus conjunct Chiron. Self-love. I love myself. I belong here. I'm meant to be here. I have a right to be myself. I have a right to be me. I have the right to be me. Someone is going to be looking in the mirror and crying and saying, I have the right to be me. I have the right to love myself. I have the right to be me. Seven of Swords. This is deceptive energy. You are lying to yourself. You're going to go from lying to about who you are, sneaking away, and then embracing your power. Embracing your identity. Aries energy. The first house. This is Saturn. Saturn is in Pisces. No, Saturn's going into Aries and Neptune's going into Aries this year. Aries represents self-expression, ingenuity, courage, spirit, life, being, just being. I have the right to be me. I don't have to lie anymore about who I am. I have the right to be here. You guys may have Saturn in Aries, Saturn in Capricorn. Very strong, rigid father figure, or like someone who's very orthodox. They follow the rules. They've done it their whole life, but there's difference because Uranus is here too. Uranus and Saturn and Neptune is strange. Saturn's about the rules and Neptune and Uranus don't follow the rules. So it's like somebody here is living a double life. They're not who they're not who other people think they are. So they have to hide and lie and be someone else to be accepted. At some point, someone's going to have an epiphany and say, I have the right to be here just like everybody else. They may start crying about it. I have the right to be here just like everybody else. Strength card, Leo. Yep, confidence, courage, power, bravery. I have the right to be here just like everybody else. Taming your fears. This line can represent other people's opinions, like this savage beast. This could also be you. You could have rejected yourself also. Right? You could have rejected yourself because of the way you was raised. If you are bisexual, yeah. Or gay. I'm thinking this is somebody who's gay. A woman who's bisexual or gay. Nine of Pentacles, material wealth. I'm going to find out what this is about. This is Virgo energy. Virgo. Okay, yeah. So, Nine of Pentacles is self-love. You go from 5 to 9. This is like, I am the source of my own wealth and my own value. I'm the source of my own strength. I don't need anybody else to validate me. I love me enough for the whole world. I have enough love for myself to compensate for the lack of love that other people are going to give me. Or for the criticism and the I don't know, the attacks, the jokes, whatever that you're afraid of. You can protect yourself. Your love, the love you have for yourself or the love you're developing for yourself is going to protect you from what you're afraid of, which is other people's judgments, criticisms, ridicule, jokes, banter, like. So this is more than likely for somebody who's living an alternative lifestyle. They haven't fully embraced it yet. They're ashamed of it in some way. And it could even be somebody who's, again, was raised in a church, but they're doing tarot readings or astrology. They're psychic or into divination. They're afraid of like being judged or ostracized by the community. But you're already ostracized yourself. So that's why you're here, the hangman. Like, damn, I'm effed up either way. Either they gonna hate me or I'm gonna hate me. I'd rather you hate me than me. Some of you guys are saying the opposite. I'd rather, I hate myself than other people hate me. But both, like, it's self-destructive by the way. If you hate yourself, you're going to destroy yourself at some point. You're going to get messy, sloppy, self-destructive. It's going to happen. So, the Empress, personal, this is so dope. Yes, you're stepping into your power. I have the right to be me. Going from this Taurus energy, 5 of Pentacles, to the Empress. Venus energy. Venus and Taurus in domicile. Very strong expression. So it's like, what I hear, let your freak flag fly. You know what's funny? She scalped the lion and used the lion's mane in the back of her chair. So what was once a source of pain and fear for her, she's now using it for comfort. She's conquered this demon. She scalped this lion. Took its mane and turned it into, a comfort, a pillow, or what is this? I don't know, some shag to lean on. She's completely in her power. Silliness. Queen of Cups, yeah, like this could be a same-sex relationship. Queen of Cups, Empress, Cancer, Taurus, all this divine feminine energy. Somebody could be a lesbian and they don't want people to know. They're afraid of embracing that part of themselves. They're lying to themselves. Like this, something is weird. Now this is the Queen of Wands, like an alpha energy. It's gonna be a tomboy, a woman who's like really, really masculine. And then people are like, are you gay? No, I'm straight. But yeah, somebody's, or it could be the opposite, a man who's very effeminate, but people are like, are you gay? So no, I'm straight. And so yeah, somebody conquers that and they embrace their femininity, male or female. So someone could have been a homo thug or really, really chauvinistic and macho, but they're actually gay. Or a woman could have been really, really like dainty or whatever, but she's actually gay. I don't know, something like that. Because I don't see any men here. There's no heterogeneity here. It's just women. Except this man who's lying, pretending to be a man or to like men or to like women. Something like that. It's all women here. All women. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So somebody has a preference for women, but they sleep with men occasionally to feel normal, whatever. I don't know. It's something that's unorthodox here. Clarify the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Swords, please. Queen of Wands and 7 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Right. Either I'm going to hate me or you're going to hate me. Someone has a double life here. Chariot card. It's over. Someone's prepared to come out of the closet, to move forward and walk away from the past. The Chariot goes towards the North Star, the star energy. You have to walk away from this to heal yourself. You've been lying to yourself for a while. You've been lying about your sexuality. Could be Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. Cancer twice. Clarify the Strength card and the 9 of Pentacles. Yep, going toward the Star card. North Star. Who you are healing. You're going to have to walk away from this to heal. Knight of Swords. And yes, there could be arguments, fights, especially if you're in a relationship with somebody. You're in a heterosexual relationship and then you're actually bisexual or gay. That could cause some arguments, but you're not happy with this situation. You're not happy lying to yourself or other people anymore. You want to be free. Call for the Empress and the Queen of Cups cards, please. Two of Swords, you could have met someone who put you in this position. Two of Swords is peace, and the Sun card. Yeah, catch 22. This is a square. Moon in Libra. This is a square. Squares represents a difficult choice that has to be made. You can keep faking the life that you have or live in your authenticity. The Sun card. It's like this deception or self-deception is hiding your happiness. It's preventing you from being happy with this Queen of Cups person. Now, I'll be honest, this could be something else. This could be somebody who's married and interested in a third party. Interested in an affair, or they fell for somebody who they're not supposed to be with. That's a possibility too. But this is something that's unorthodox that's happening. And it's like, okay, I'm not happy with my current relationship, but how would the world see me if I broke up with my husband or my wife and went towards this other person? And then it's going to be messy. So this could be for a Libra. Libras are really concerned about other people's opinions of them. Libra energy here. Leo again. Cancer. Aquarius. Gemini. Yeah. 5 out of 10 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, please. No, I'm sorry. I want to do something else. What is it? Let me get some more information, please, for the collective as it pertains to this story. Someone's compartmentalizing this. It's like they're acting like it didn't happen. Achievement. Keep focus on your dream. Star card. Night wind. Yeah. So, right. There's something that you see something that you want, whether it's a person or a job or whatever, but going after it may be taboo because it's same-sex relationship, or it could be, I don't know, something that is not accepted by other people. It's weird. It's strange. Facing fear, subconscious release, healing, right? You're going to have to heal that wound that makes you insecure about who you are. You're so focused on other people's opinions of you, you can't even enjoy your own life. Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Yeah, there's a reason why this happened. You're going through this pain for a reason, or this dilemma for a reason. If you really want this, if you really value whatever you're desiring, whether it's a person or a lifestyle or something you're doing on the side that's a little bit unorthodox, if you really value this, then you're going to protect it. You're going to go after it. This is so tempting. I don't know what this is. It's really tempting, really pretty, really shiny, really sparkly, right? But your family is Muslim, or your family is really Christian, or it's something really tempting for you. It's like get you out of that space. The Star card. This is the person of my dreams, the man or woman of my dreams. Star and the Sun. This is a dream that I've always wanted, and now I can't even go after it because I'm afraid of other people's opinions of it. This is kind of forcing you to get out of that space. This person's a catalyst, or this situation is a catalyst for you to get out of it, out of what you're going through. Uranus could be aspecting your personal planets, Mercury, Venus, the moon, ascendant, sun even. It's like this person came into your life to shake things up, or you came across some information that shook you up. You become enlightened in some way, but that enlightenment has helped you to see that you're living in some sort of prison, that your life isn't your own. You're not living the way you want to live, especially if you're in a small town with like really small-minded, ignorant people who don't like people who are different. Everybody has to dress the same way, go to the same church, wear the same clothes, date the same people, and you're really different. You think differently, you act differently, you want different things for yourself. And so you've been not content, but you have suppressed that part of yourself until something comes along, a person, a situation, information is really beautiful. 10th house energy, achievement, a star, someone's really sparkly, shiny, bright, pretty, and they like, wow, I have to have this person. I can't let them go. Even though I'm married, or even though I say I'm straight, but I'm actually gay. Like something comes across your path to kind of force you to be honest about who you truly are. You won't have a choice anymore. Let me get 2 more cards and I'm gonna close it out. No 1 hour reading today. Spirit guides, please continue the message for the collective. Continue the message for the collective. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. You see? One way or the other way. Are you gay or are you straight? Who am I? Or whatever. Are you Christian? Are you spiritual? Are you, I don't know. Depends on what your situation is. But there's this 2 of Swords thing happening here. You're at the crossroads. So are you going to allow other people to define you, or are you going to do this yourself? Stefan Urkel versus Steve Urkel. Who is he? I think that was a question he had at the end of the show. Like, who am I really? And I think at some point integrated the 2 personalities. I don't know. I forgot because I stopped watching the show. At the end, it got really corny. But it's like a split personality, double life, dual identity. There could be a square between the sun and the moon, Mars and Uranus. Somebody could have Mars in like Libra and Uranus and Capricorn, or Uranus and Neptune, Neptune and Capricorn, something like that. There's some square here in your chart that's dealing with sexuality. Usually Venus and Uranus, or Mars and Uranus, indicate like strained sexuality. Believe. You are being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It is time for the idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that, right? Believe in yourself. There's something you're hiding from the world, a gift you have, or an identity, something. Step back. You're being asked to step back from your life to give it, in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Stand out and view your life from a distance so that you can get the perspective needed. So you have the natural tendency to hide and retreat and step back. Once it's almost like coming out the closet for like 2 seconds. Putting a rainbow on Twitter. Next week, oh, I'm not gay. I'm just playing around. Like somebody is tiptoeing in and out of the closet, or in and out of a life. It's just, again, 2 feet. Are you going forward, or are you back? Are you gray, or are you straight? It's like someone, when they make progress, they kind of walk it back. They may say something and then act like it's a joke. Oh, I was just playing. I'm not gay. I just like to suck dick. But I'm not gay though. I'm just, I'm not like, what? Oh man. I'm not gay. I just like to watch gay porn. What are we talking about? Anyway, let me continue. One more place. One more place for the collective, for their understanding, their clarification. One more. Then we're going to close it out. Alignment, 222. Align what? What are you aligning? Right? It's like integration, balance, right? Coming into union with yourself. There's a disalignment here, or misalignment between who you are and who people think you are. Or who you are and who you are and who you want to be. That's a misalignment too. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust, right? So I'm a family man or woman, yet I'm having an affair and I fell in love with the mistress. I am I don't know. I'm straight. I'm married to a woman, but I'm having sex with men, you know, behind the scenes. Something is off. How do you move forward towards your life's calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Follow your interests if it's piqued by something. Yeah, you're going to be piqued by, or you're going to be triggered by someone or something that forces you to reckon with the reality of who you really are. And it can be inconvenient for the life that you've already built. This orthodox, strict, structured, traditional life that you've created for yourself. This identity you've created. It's not yours. So with Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus, that's over. Time for you to step out of the closet. Not for anybody else's benefit, for your benefit. 888, karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow, right? So if somebody comes along and they're your dream person and you're scared to be with them because you're married or because you're gay or whatever, something, you think you're straight, something like that. If you're afraid to be with them because of the rules, then you'll lose them. You won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility for your happiness. I'm adding that part. For your happiness. I'm not saying hurt anybody on purpose, but you've been hurting these people the whole time by living a fake life, by living a lie. Like your wife or your husband didn't know you were gay, and you think that holding on to them because you made a promise to do so is helping them out, and it's not doing that. It's hurting you and them. This message encourages you to take responsibility and use it till you realize your greatest potential. Take responsibility for your actions and your happiness. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening. I look forward to your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.